We have the car. I picked it up this morning at like 6:30 in the morning. Insane. I don't want to waste any more time. Let's just go out. I will show it to you right now. Good morning. It's like 6:30 in the morning, and today we are finally fixing the fitment on the M5. It has been too long that these wheels have been sunken in, that this gap is just too big, and we're gonna fix that today. So if you guys remember, like a year ago, I bought these Apex EC7 wheels and basically went off their suggestion in terms of the fitment. First time buying wheels, so should have probably been more aggressive. I wasn't. This is the fitment that we're dealing with. And this is the fitment on the back. It's actually not that bad at the back. Basically right now, the car is on H&R lowering springs, which brings the ride height down. We've got 19-inch wheels at the front and the back. We already have a 20mm spacer right there on the front, and no spacer on the back. We are taking off the H&R Sport Springs. We've got some BC Racing coilovers we're gonna get installed today at RMP Motors. We're about to drive there. I'm gonna stick a 30mm spacer on the front, and I'm thinking maybe go 15 at the back. And I feel like especially from the back, this is gonna make such a huge difference. This is really the only thing about the car right now. I mean, there's always something to do to it, but this is really the only thing to the car right now I really can say I dislike. Everything else I'm in a pretty happy state with the car. Compared to what this looked like even a year ago when it was silver and didn't have some of the mods, this thing has completely transformed. It's just now time that we fix this right here. My favorite part about owning this car has to be the pull we get to do going on the highway. Except, it's full of traffic. Let's get a mini one in here. So good.
The next day.
Okay, it's the next day. We have the car. I picked it up this morning at like 6:30 in the morning. The fitment is insane. I don't want to waste any more time. Let's just go out. I will show it to you right now. So there had to be quite a few changes done to this fitment to lock it in where it needs to be. And I'm going to walk you through everything. But here is the newly lowered, spaced out fitment of the M5. It's so good. It's so much better. Gotta give a huge shout out to RMP Motors. They did a great job. It was fast, smooth, no issues with the car. And they were super easy to work with because I didn't actually know exactly what I wanted. And I just told him, play around with the fitment, get me the nicest possible look you can with playing around with the racing coilovers and the spacers. And that's exactly what he did. Look at how much more flush this is with the car than it was before. This is the front. Now, it is a little bit higher than how my car sat before on the H&R lowering springs, but it's going to take 2 to 4 weeks for this to settle, which means it's actually going to sit a bit lower once the coilovers are broken in. But I mean, look at the tire poke we have going on right here. This thing is actually starting to come together and look more like a sports car, a sports sedan. Sits a little bit higher than it did before, just by a couple inches, I think. I want to let this sit for the next 2 to 4 weeks, and then we can start to decide, okay, do we want to go even lower? Do I maybe want to space out that back wheel a little bit more? Because what he did was, he stuck the 30mm spacer, as you can see right here, on the front, and there's currently no spacer on the back at all. And we have a ton to play with because everything is still in the trunk here. Here is the old H&R Sport Springs. These were great, by the way. I had these for years, no complaints at all. Just can't customize them, can't change the height, which is why we ultimately got rid of them. This is where the 30 mils were in. And then somewhere in there is the 20mm spacers and the 15s. So we still have a ton of options when this car settles to see if we want to go even further with this build. What do you guys think? This fitment compared to what it was before? I'll put a picture. Hold on, let me line this up like this. Here's what the fitment looked like before. I'll put a photo over here. Here's what it is now. I'm very happy. We're sitting on good fitment, and the green, black green iridescent color is popping for once and doesn't just look plain black. Now, can you guys guess what is missing with this car that should be the next mod? Because we do have the front lip, and we do have the rear diffuser, but we currently don't have side skirt extensions. So I think now that the wheels are spaced out, side skirt extensions are gonna look really, really good on this car. What do you guys think? Nice carbon or black side skirt extensions right here to kind of fill out the aero kit look. And then it's time for some performance stuff, I think. But I can't stop smiling. I'm so happy with how this turned out. I always find fitment is a thing that, like, to non-car people, they don't really notice. But for guys like us, this makes such a huge difference compared to how it sat before. Very, very proud of this job. And to celebrate the spot that this car is in terms of where it's at in the build, I decided to do something. So a couple years ago, when this car was still silver, it got its first set of mods, kind of relatively basic stuff. I designed and released a t-shirt for that car, the first version of the M5, we called it when it was still silver, which is still available on my store, apparelbyenemy.com. But now that the car has changed so much with the aesthetic, the mods, the color, everything in terms of how it sits right now, it's time to release version 2 of that t-shirt. And that's exactly what I went ahead and did. I'm very proud to show you guys the newest design celebrating this kind of version 2 point of the build with the M5. Our new M5 T with the new black-green iridescent M5 build. I am super proud of this design. We got a nice clean center chest logo here on the front. It just says Enemy Automotive with, of course, the nice M stripes on the side right there. Let me make sure that's focused. There we go. So that's gonna round out the front for you. We've got our nice badging right here inside the collar, and then of course, and then on the back, of course, we got some nice text here that says the E60 M5 holds a special place in automotive history, renowned for its high revving F1 derived naturally aspirated 5-liter V10 engine. This is my favorite part, because you wanted something fast, not reliable. For this shirt, we also are using new blanks, different shirts than what we were using before. These ones are a bit of a boxier fit, which I like, a bit baggier, so for bigger shoulders or guys who lift, you're gonna have a ton of room. And we got the drop shoulder cut with baggier sleeves, so it's just more of like a street style, perfect for summer, nice and comfortable, super clean print here. And then we got the M5 on the back, of course. This might be my favorite shirt we've released to date. As of filming, these aren't released right now, but they are going live soon, and you'll be able to grab them down in the bio. Just go click apparelbyenemy.com. It'll be in the description. By the way, every dollar you do put into the brand just goes straight back into the M5 and building out this channel so I can make better car builds and better content for you guys at the end of the day. But that is it. The M5 has way better fitment than it did yesterday. Coilovers are on, the spacers are installed, and this car is in a spot I am very, very happy with, which I haven't been in a long time. I always find there's something, and this is true with any car build, I'm sure. There's always going to be something you don't like about the car that you see a different car doing better, or whatever it is. Right now, I'm really happy with where it's at. Might be time for some performance stuff now. Let me know in the comments what the next mod should be. And again, if you want to follow the build, make sure you hit sub so you don't miss the next video. Posting a ton of M5 content. Do you want to see also more behind the scenes stuff of the car clothing brand? If so, happy to make some more content on that. Hope you guys enjoyed. With that, catch you in the next video. My name's Chris. See ya.